And as you can see, since its inception, a little over 3 years ago in July 2022, AlphaPix is up 251% compared to the S&P, up 78%. So instead of you having to scour through the research of 400 strong buys on a daily basis, this in essence serves you our best ideas on a silver platter. AI in essence is a way for companies to scale and become more efficient. And you're not going to find a company that does not want to do that. And as a result of the labor markets getting weaker, the Fed did make a cut back on September 17th. And as you can see from the Fed dot plot, there are two more rate cuts that are anticipated in 2025. Having been in the markets in 2000, there were a lot of stocks that were going through the roof that have absolutely no revenues and no earnings. So it is actually a lot different this time than it was back then. So whether they were down 15% and continued to go down 20, 30, 35%, if you used 15% as sort of that line in the sand and you bought just the S&P 500 when the market was down 15%, on average, if you held it from that point going out 2 years, you were up close to 50%. And that's just buying the S&P 500. What we also found was if you use that 15% rule as the time to buy and you purchased the top 10 quant stocks, if you held those after that buy point, they were up on average 117%. Stay disciplined, find companies with good fundamentals, and keep buying month in and month out. And that creates generational wealth.
So this is just, like a high level takeaway of how the quant system does an excellent job of choosing the stocks with the best fundamentals, and AlphaPix is able to distill that down to 2 picks a month.